I've been finding lately that some of the biggest, most consistent Shopify stores out there sell some of the simplest products that just apply to the masses. So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down a $50 million Shopify website that sells some pretty simple products, and we're going to break it down in three parts. First is going to be their website design, landing page optimization. Then we're going to take a look at their social media strategy. And then lastly, we're going to take a look at some of their paid ads so that you see that all of these brands really do the same fundamentals, but at scale. So here we are. The store is called Brooklinen, and you probably heard of it before. This was actually one of the trending Shopify stores on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And in fact, they are extending their Cyber Monday discount, as you see here. And interestingly enough, their website is probably one of the simplest websites that we've ever seen at this scale. I mean, it's obviously beautiful and very well branded. They got their classic font, their colors, they got a lot of authority badges here, and basically all their products are displayed in a really seamless way so that you know exactly where you need to go. Here's a little detail that I just noticed that I think is super cool right here. This little envelope icon with the little notification. This just makes you want to click it. And when you click it, it brings up this pop-up here for 25% off of your next order. So this is how they're getting people signed up on their email list. That's probably a pretty extensive email flow that they got set up there, but I really love this icon. That's a really good way to do that. Now, as I mentioned, this is a really successful website. I mean, look at how consistent this traffic is. In October and September, they reached 1.3 and 1.4 million monthly visitors to their site. And as you see, it's just extremely consistent, which I love to see. And it's just interesting that these product categories, for example, like bed sheets, are so consistent. As you see, it's continuously rising in popularity. Same with boxer briefs, like we looked at in our last video. These are categories that the masses can use. Like everybody will use bed sheets, right? Because everybody hopefully has a bed. It's applicable to literally everybody. So the total addressable market is huge. And that's what these brands are thinking about. This is their best-selling product right here. So you can actually do some customization, which is super cool. They got some incredible content here. So that's one of the things that I wanted to highlight, because look, I've been doing a lot of research and website development is super expensive. This website probably costs 30, 50K to design, but really what makes the biggest difference here is the content. So once you figure out a really solid template to use, all you really need to focus on is content. And Shopify has some amazing themes that you can create templates with. But again, what really makes the difference here is the content that they are using. So content, as always, is king. And that's something I wanted to mention because there's a lot of people out there that have amazing content skills. Like, let's say you're a photographer, you're in a perfect position to build a really amazing Shopify brand, even if you don't know how to code or anything, because that stuff is not as important as content. But obviously having a great product is really going to help. So as you see, they have over 89,000 reviews, which is incredible, right? That's amazing. And this is a really good thing right here that they added on this main product cover image is this little badge. That's a very small detail, but I'm sure that increases conversion rate by a significant amount because it just looks trustworthy. Next, let's take a look at their social media because they're pretty big on social media. As you see on Instagram, they're posting very consistently. They're posting memes, they're posting Instagram reels, and they're doing quite well doing that. Classic strategy here, utilizing reels is super smart for your e-commerce business or really for any business out there, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty smart whenever brands do these sorts of branded memes. They're doing some more of that on Facebook. As you see, for example, this one, it got 15 shares, which is pretty good engagement from this branded memes. It's funny to think about that there is a full-time hire out there whose sole job is creating branded memes. Now, funny enough, they're posting on Twitter a little bit. So on September 1st, they just said sheets. This is like classic Twitter marketing, just being very weird and random. But an underlooked social media channel that they're using is Pinterest. So as you see, they're getting nearly 6 million monthly views on Pinterest. And as you see, they're really just posting a lot of different product images that they have. They're posting some of the reels that they're posting on other social media platforms. And it seems like they're just going for quantity here because all of these images are obviously theirs and they're branded. So it looks quite nice and they're driving a ton of traffic to their page. So that's a strategy that a lot of people don't really think about, is to just repurpose all of their content on Pinterest. Pinterest, especially if you have a home and decor store or apparel brand, is a perfect place to be posting all of your content. It's going to go a long way, especially since it doesn't really take much effort to just simply repost the content that you're already posting on that platform. And you can also easily hire somebody to do this for you if you don't have the time. But let's move on on now to their paid media, because this is a huge part of the puzzle when it comes to e-commerce growth. As you see, they're running 69 different results. That's pretty funny for Instagram and Facebook. They're running a lot of image ads. I mean, these are mostly for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. They have not turned those off, which is kind of a classic thing. I mean, I'm actually glad to know that even brands at this level do this sort of stuff where they just extend their sales. You know, some people may think that that devalues your brand, and this is something that I previously thought as well. And I'm sure it does a little bit, but it seems like brands at this level that are worth 50 million plus are still doing that, which is interesting to note. Now, as you see, some other ads are pretty much user-generated content. As you see, just like an unboxing, this would make for a perfect retargeting ad right here, just showing people what the box actually looks like. And anybody can make an ad like that. So this one is targeted towards the gifting season. This is a really smart thing to do in your ads, by the way, is to actually add the store on your ad and show somebody adding it to cart, just showing how simple it is and how easy it is. That's a good way to brand your ad while also making it easier for the customer to shop. And yeah, that's about it. They're also doing a lot of gift card ads, which is kind of interesting. If you have a big brand with a lot of returning customers, this could be a very good idea to start promoting some of your gift cards. I mean, that's a great thing to gift during the holiday season, especially for people that are a bit lazy when it comes to gift giving, which is most people. That's a really good solution, is advertising your gift cards. You can easily create gift cards on Shopify, of course, and you can basically create your entire business pretty easily on Shopify as well. So use the link in the description to do that. That's a great way to support the channel for free and to take advantage of Shopify's latest promotions. But that's really it for this video. I really wanted to review all of these Shopify trending websites from Black Friday, Cyber Monday, break them down, try to learn as much as I can from them. And really, I don't see anything different that I didn't already know about besides that little conversion optimization thing for the email pop-up. I thought that was genius. It was such a little thing, but I completely fell in love with it. So I'm writing that down mentally. I'll see if our developer at Arie can cook up something like that. But that's about it. Let me know what you thought about this video. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.